In this video, I'm going to be walking you through the step-by-step process on how you can set up a US LLC as non-US resident without breaking the bank. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so the service we are going to be using for this setup is going to be Busy, formerly known as InkFi. So for you to set up your US LLC, maybe you are using the LLC to register for Stripe, or you're using it to register for Shopify payments, there are a few things you need to put in place, or a few things you need for you to use your LLC to set up any of this service, unless you just want to have the LLC certificate for maybe having sake. But if you want to use it to set up a Stripe account or a Shopify payments account, then you need a US phone number, you need your EIN, you need registered agent service, you need business address as well. So I'm going to walk you through the entire process in this video, and towards the end of the video I'm going to show you a cheaper method that you can use compared to this method we are about to use right now. Once you get to Busy, you just want to come here and click on get started, or you can just scroll down here and pick your entity, which is going to be LLC. Then you pick your state. The three recommended states is going to be Delaware, New Mexico, or Wyoming. So in this video we are going to be using New Mexico. There, click on start my business. Alright, so once you click here, you are presented with three options. You have the basic, standard, and premier. So in most cases, some people go with basics, but what happened is that with these basics, you will not be able to get your EIN and some other important documents. So because of that, we want to go with this standard so that you can get your EIN and other things. So with this standard, they are going to charge you $199 plus the state filing fee is going to round up to about $250, which is $249. So once you are done with that, just click on this, or if you want to go with basics, you can just click on this basics, which you are going to pay only the state filing fee. But we want to go with this so that we can get other benefits. So I'm just going to click on this get started. So at this point, you just want to input your LLC name and your business purpose, what is your business all about, and once you are done with that, just click on next. Alright, so once you get to this part, they are going to ask you, do you want them to fast forward the journey, or you want to use the standard method, which is going to cost you $0, but if you want them to fast forward the journey, it's going to cost you $50 extra. So because we are on a budget, we want to go for this method, which is 3 weeks. From experience, this is not going to take up to 3 weeks, probably take it like 3 to 7 days or thereabouts. So once you click on that, just click on next. So at this point, this is where you want to input your name, first name, last name, email address, and phone number. I will advise you to get a US phone number for the purpose of this registration. My recommendation is going to be Zadama or Numero. So for you to get any of this phone number service, you can just check the description of this video. I'm going to leave a link there that's going to redirect you to the phone number service. You can just get, it's probably around $2 to about $5 per month. You can go for the yearly plan, which is going to cost you about maybe $17 to like $30 per year. So it's not that expensive. So once you put in the necessary information, just click on next. Alright, so once you get to this part, you are going to be offering two methods, which is your business address. So you have the privacy business, which is going to be offered to you by Busy. So this one is going to cost you $29 per month, which is about $350 or $360 per year. So if you add $350 to this amount, to this $249, probably going to be paying about $600 at the end of the day. So at the end of the year, so I will advise you to get a US address for your business. When you watch some video on YouTube, they are going to tell you to use fake address or use address from Shipito or all this free address. You don't want to do that because it's going to land you into trouble. What actually happens is that after you register for this LLC, when you want to register for Stripe, the verification page, sometimes they do ask you to upload your EIN letter. Now, this EIN letter cannot be sent to fake address, and even though they send it to Shipito, Shipito is not going to scan and send it to you or send it to your country because they don't send that kind of letter out. So you want to probably get a US business address. The one I've used in the past and I can recommend is going to be Anytime. I also have some list of US address that you can use for your US LLC, and I'm going to leave the link of the video in the description of this video. One thing you have to keep in mind when you are using this Anytime is that they do verification So after you register for the address, you have to pass through a verification where you have to submit your passport and a proof of address. For the proof of address, I use my voter's card. For the proof of identity, I use my passport. So if you have driver's license and voter's card, I think you can also use a bank account, bank statement for the address verification. But I basically use my voter's card because my voter's card carries my home address. So just have to keep that in mind. If you are not able to pass through that verification, I think they do refund. But at the end of this video, towards the end of this video, I'm going to show you alternative that you can use that don't require all this, all this verification and all that, and it's even cheaper. So you just want to stick around to the end of this video. So once you get here, you want to click on this location, then click on all location, which is the US location. You want to make sure that the address you want to select from here is the state address you want to set up your LLC. So in this case, we are setting up our LLC in New Mexico. So I'm going to click on New Mexico. You can see that you can get this address for like $11.50. That is $11.5. You can get this other one for about $30 per month. This one for about $10 per month. So this is the cheapest one. Then this one for about $16 per month. So I can either select this $9 one, or I can select this one. Let me just select this. So now I'm going to select this. I'm going to show down a little bit. Now, if you want to select this address, you can see that the yearly payment is going to be like $110 per year, but the monthly payment is going to be like $11.50 per month. So if you want to get the best deal for your money, you probably want to go for this yearly payment because you are going to pay less. Although you can see that it's safe for personal use only, but you can still use it for business. You can see this business use or personal use. You can use this one for both business and personal use, and it's going to cost you about $165, or let's just say $166 per year, and $16 per month. So once you buy the address, they're going to give you a unique what is it called? They're going to give you a unique number that's going to come with the address. But this is the address you are going to buy. But there's going to be a unique address like this suit. There's going to be this suit, then this hash. Then you are going to get a number in front of here. So that is going to be your unique ID. So anytime you receive a mail for this address, they are going to identify with this mail number that's going to appear here. So let's assume that this is the number we bought. No, you don't want to go ahead and use this number without paying for it, because at the end of the day, they are not still going to send you your company document if you receive it with this address. So you want to input this street name. Then you want to come back here. After you bought this address, they are going to give you this suit E. Then let me just copy this. Let me show you how it's going to look like. So you want to paste it here. Then this mail box, you want to remove it. Then you are going to put the number that they give you. The number is going to be like this suit, and then this number. That is how you want to put it. So then you come back and put the city. This is going to be the city. Copy, paste. Then the state is going to be New Mexico. Then the zip code, you also want to copy back to the address and copy the zip code. As I said earlier, there is an alternative to this US business address that you can buy for like as low as $49, less than $50. But if you go with this one, you are going to be paying more than $110 per year. So just stick around to the end of the video so that I can get it. So once you do this, you just want to click on next. So at this point, it's going to show you this. Just click on this, use enter address. So once you do that, they are going to upsell you some service which you don't probably need. So just click on no thanks. At this point, they are going to ask you to provide how many member you have in your LLC. So for me, it's going to be 1. If you have multiple member LLC, that means you and other person, or you and other 2 or 3 people. So you can just come here and select the number. But for me, I'm just going to select 1 because I'm the only one. Then is it individual or company? So for me, I'm just going to select my name, which is individual, then the address. Then I'm going to scroll down and click on next. So at this point, they are going to ask me that, do I want to use this, their register agent address? What you have to keep in mind is that for every time you want to register your US LLC, you need a US registered agent, right? So it's a must, it's required. So you just want to, if you want to use your US registered agent, for the first year you are going to be getting it for free, but if you want to renew it, it's going to cost you about $190 per year. And I said earlier, towards the end of this video, I'm also going to review how you can get this registered agent for like less than $40. And even when you want to renew it, you are still going to renew it at that $40. Now, if you do the calculation, if you use the other method I want to show you, which is going to cost you about $40, the first year you pay $40, the second year you pay $40, that is $80 for the 2 years. But this one, you are going to be getting it for free for the first year, then the next year, $199, which is more than the price you are going to be paying for the 2-year registered agent service. But I said earlier, if you're on a budget, you can just use their registered agent for free for the first year. Then the next year, you can find a way around to change it to maybe another registered agent or renew it at their price. So for me, I'm just going to stick with the one they assigned to me. So I'm just going to click on this, then click on next. Once you get it, it's time to get your EIN. So from here, I say I'm a foreign individual that do not have social security number. So you want to click on yes here, then click on agree here. Then you want to select your name, yourself right here. Then if you want to select your physical street address here, which is your company address, then click on next. So what this helps you to do is that they are going to help you to file for your EIN. Although you can also file your EIN yourself, which I'm going to talk about later in this video. But for this particular one, since you already select this service, it's better they help you to file the EIN, because the EIN sometimes can be, convincing if you don't have proper guidance. So at this point, they are going to ask you if they can help you set up your business account. So you can go with yes or you can go with no. It depends on you. You can click here, yes, I'm interested, or ask me later. So let me just click yes, I'm interested. And here they are going to ask you if you want task, strategy, or free consultation, which is task call consultation. For me, I'm just going to click on no. I'm not interested this time. Alright, so right here they are going to tell you they find 2 additional license for your business in New Mexico, which is they are trying to sell you more service. If you want to go with it, you are good to go. But for me, I will just click on no thanks. I will do the work myself, then click on next. So at this point, this is where you are going to go ahead and make payments. You can either pay with PayPal or pay with your credit card, then you are good to go. So once you make payments, after some days, you are going to receive the first message that they have received your company information and all that. If you want to edit anything, you can still edit it before they submit it. So after some days, maybe like 2 or 3 days again, they are going to message you that they have submitted your company information and they have filed for your company, all those things. Then after additional 2 to 3 days again, they are going to message you that your company is ready. Sometime within 24 hours, you might receive the message. So which basically take like 3 to 7 days for your company to be fully set up. But another thing you have to keep in mind is that for you to get your EIN, it takes time. It might take like 3 weeks, sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes up to 3 months. So you just have to keep that in mind. Your company might be ready within 7 days, but your EIN takes time to, be ready. That is what I want you to keep in mind. So once you do that and your company is fully registered, you can log into your dashboard. So this is for my company. If they're going to send you information on how you can log in, right? So this bar report as well, I filed for it. Then I'm going to talk about it later in the video. So once you log in, this is what you are going to see. Just want to scroll down and you are going to see my company here. Then you want to click on this view company. Then you want to scroll down a little bit. You see this completed documents. Then you want to scroll down. Then you are going to see this too. So this is going to contain your company documents and all that. So now with this method, now you are going to be paying about $249 to register your company, and you're also going to be paying about, let me just say, $110 to get a US address as well. So in total, you might be paying about $360 or thereabouts. So fully set up your US LLC. But what if I tell you that you can actually set up all these things for as low as $150? And I've created a program that is going to guide you through on how you can do this. Okay, so what is inside this program? Now, this is what we are going to be getting inside this program. You will discover the most reliable website to set up your US company registration, helping you to avoid scam or rejection due to your country of origin. In case you don't know, sometimes they might reject your company application because of the country you are from, if you don't use the right website or you don't input the necessary information properly. And also, another thing you are going to get inside this program is you will learn the most cost-effective states to register your US LLC, saving you money in the long run. Then you are going to get the step-by-step guidance on how you can register for your EIN yourself. Remember, with the method I show you, the company is going to help you to register the EIN, which they are going to charge you for it. But in this case, you are going to do the whole registration yourself. Some companies charge as high as $200 to help you, set up this EIN. Then I'm going to also be showing you a proven strategy on how you can get your EIN faster. And also, you are going to be getting an insider tips to find register agent service at budget-friendly rates. Remember that when we are doing the setup earlier, it's going to be free for the first year if you are doing the registration with them. If you want to renew, it's going to cost about $119 to renew. But the method I'm going to be showing you inside this program, you'll be able to get the register agent for $39 for the first year. Then the second year, I'm still going to be able to get it the same $39, which is less than $80 for the 2 years. Meanwhile, if you are to use the busy method, you are going to be paying more than $19 within the 2 years. So that is another way to save money when you are doing your registration. And also, I'm going to show you how to get a US business address for your LLC for as little as $49 per year without verification. Most companies usually charge between $99 to $499 for this per year with the complicated verification process. As I said earlier, some companies, just like any timing that I show you, they charge about $110 per year. If you are selecting that particular address, there are some addresses that are going to select that they are going to charge you for as high as $200, $300, $400 per year. You understand? But the method I'm going to be showing you inside this program, you'll be able to get a US address for as low as $49 per year. And you don't have to do any form of verification whereby you have to submit your proof of address or your ID and all that. Just register the address and start using it, as simple as that. And also, I'm going to show you how you can get a US phone number for as low as $2 per month. Detailed instruction on how you properly set up your Stripe account as non-US residents from non-supported countries. So if you are from non-supported countries like Nigeria, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Ghana, South Africa, any country that Stripe is not supported, I'm also going to be showing you a detailed process on how you can set up your Stripe account step by step. And also, I'm going to show you how you can file for your bio report, which is what I show you on my dashboard earlier, without paying, hungry agent $99, saving you more money to invest in your business. So if I come back to this my dashboard again, which is from Busy, you can see that it say action item. You can see this bio report. You can see that the fee here to file this bio report is $99. Meanwhile, I've already filed for this bio report myself. But if you are to use them to file for this bio report, it's going to cost you $99. But I'm going to show you how you can file it yourself, and you can do it for free. And also 5 reasons why your Stripe account might get banned and how to avoid them. The number 2 needs to be avoided at all costs, and a lot more. This is like just a tips of what you are going to get inside this program that you are about to get into. And how much does this cost? How much do you think this was? For a guide that can save you over $300, save you from frustration of getting stuck, chance of getting scammed and stress, probably it's going to cost you like $150. If you consider the price, the time and everything you are going to save using this method. But the good news is that I will not be charging you $150 to get access to this program, not even $100, and definitely not $50. We get full access to this life-changing program for just $39.69 or 24,499 Naira. So for as low as 24,500 Naira or for less than $40, you can actually get access to this program that is going to walk you through on how you can set up your US LLC for as low as $150 instead of paying over $360 to set up your US LLC or even getting stuck. You understand? So for you to get access to this program, just check the description of this video. I'm going to drop a link there. So once you click on the link, it's going to redirect you to this page. Then you can just go ahead and read, these are some of the testimonial of people that have used enroll for one of my course and get their Stripe accounts. You can go ahead and read it. If you get here, you can, go ahead and make payments, or you can continue reading it. You understand? So once you click on any of these buttons, it's going to redirect you to this page. So once you redirect it to this is how the page is going to look like. So you can just scroll down a little bit. Then you are going to see for today offer, because this offer is going to go up. If you know me very well, you should know that I don't usually leave my, my product price at one price. Once the demand is, getting out of hand, I'll just increase the price or shut it down entirely without accepting any student at all. So You can just go ahead and, fill this form. If you are from other country, you will pay with paper. If you are from Nigeria, you can just pay with bank transfer. This is the bank account you can transfer into. Then send the payment receipt to this email. Then you are good to go. So basically, that is how you can set up your US LLC as non-US resident. And I just show you the best method on how you can set it up for as low as $150 instead of paying over $360 for it. And I hope you find this video helpful. I hope you find this video valuable. If you find this video helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this video to more people like you. Share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.